Okay, students, very good morning. And today sessions will talk about the arc interruption theories. Okay, so we'll discuss about the arc interruption theories. There is a self-theory, energy balance theory. Okay, so first we'll discuss. Okay, so first it will be viewed in the race between the dielectric strength. Okay, so it can be viewed the race between the dielectric strength of the medium and restriking voltage. Okay, so here if the dielectric strength, okay, so in this type of theory, so what are you taking? So here we are taking the dielectric strength is a greater than the restriking voltage. Okay, so in this theory the dielectric strength is greater than the restriking voltage. The arc does not restrict, that is a which will not reappear. And if the dielectric strength of the contact gap is more than the restriking voltage, so arc it extinguished. That is, here we are taking the, suppose the two contacts and the here having the some medium. Okay, so the arc it induced. Okay, so here the in between the dielectric medium, that is, suppose here the air is the one dielectric medium. So here is the dielectric strength of the air is the greater than the restriking. Okay, so if the dielectric strength of the air is the greater than restriking voltage, the arc does not trigger. Okay, so arc is will be quenched. But if the sub suppose if the restriking voltage, okay, so greater than the dielectric strength, okay, so then the arc is extinguished. Okay, at that time the arc is continuously flow. That is the subfluency. So next, energy balance state. So in the following assumption. So here in this energy balancing, so here's some need. So breakdown of the dielectric. Okay, so we are taken that is in this series. So breakdown of the dielectric occurs if the power fed in the arc is more than the power loss. Okay, and the arc exchange can be obtained at the current zero by building the up the dielectric strength of the arc, dissipating the energy fed to the arc. Okay, that is breakdown of the dielectric current occurs if the power fed to the arc is the more than the power loss. Okay, and arc extinction can be obtained at the current zero by building up electric strength, okay, dielectric strength of the arc, okay, and dissipating the energy fed to the arc. That is the we can do. So in this energy balance. So influence. So what are the influence factor of the arc extinction? Okay, so arc extinction process in the circuit breaker influence some factor, that is the speed of the contact, material of the contact, and pattern flow of the quenching medium. Okay, so either chamber to glass flowing or flows fully air is escaping. Okay, so our normal air. Okay, so based upon that, that is the speed of the contact, material of the contact, pattern flow of the quenching medium. So magnitude of the arc current to variation of the arc diameter. Okay, and energy liberated during the arc. Okay, so these are the influencing factor for arc extinction. So if the speed of the current is high, that is the arc extinction also low. So if it is slow, so we are placing the contacts in slowly, then arc also producing also very high. So suppose I can here take it. So two contacts is there. Okay, at the first it are contacted. Okay, suppose suddenly we remove. Okay, so suddenly we that the time what happen, the arc will be flows. Okay, so this arc extension is depend upon the speed of the contact. So how much speed we are placing. Okay, and material of the contact. So which type of material? Either using brass or aluminum or copper. Okay, so which type of material? Okay, based upon also, or ACS or conductor. Okay, and the pattern flow of the quenching. So how which type of quenching flow? That is airflow we are taking, or pressurized airflow or gas, which quenching media using. Okay, so if we quenching if a natural air is there, so the arc extension is also very low. Okay, and next we are having the magnitude of the arc current and variation of the, so how much arc is there. Okay, so how much magnitude, the magnitude of the arc current is high or low. Okay, so based upon that also it. Next, energy liberated during the arcing. So how much energy is liberated? That is inducing in this due to the arcing. Okay, that is also very. So if less energy is there, there is no less execution. But high arc, okay, so energy is high, then arc is also very high. Okay, so that is when the, so low energy means low current arc. Okay, so high energy, that is the high length flow will be. Okay, that is the difference. So next, different zones of the arc extinction. So what are the here different zones? That is arc extinction process can be considered in the three zones. Arc extinction can be, that is the three zones. That is the arcing zone. Next, current zero. Next, post arc zone. So arcing zone means, so here an attempt is made to reduce the arc diameter. Okay, so an attempt is reduce the arc diameter. That is the as thermal stresses are predominant at this stage. In this stage, that is arcing zone. Okay, so attempts they made the reduce the arcing diameter as thermal stress is the predominant. That is thermal diameter is the very high. Okay, next is the current zone. So it is the one it provides the transition, only the current will flow, it will be current flowing. Okay, so after the arc, okay, so after execution, okay, so attempt is made, okay, an attempt is made to build up the dielectric strength, that is the what are the diameter, okay, dial strength of the medium is that are completely quenched. Okay, this is the job, that is the at the first the how much diameter of the arc is produced. Okay, so then the current is flowing. Okay, then post arc, that is the if they are dielectric quenching medium, that is the increasing strength, that is the three joules. So modes of the arc extension, so which type of modes we are using, that is the high resistance interruption, low resistance, or current zero. Okay, so how we are extinction will get, so high resistance, low resistance. So in the high resistance obtained by increasing the resistance of the arc. Okay, so by increasing the resistance of the arc and lightening the arc. Okay, so lightening the arc, thereby increasing the voltage of the arc till more than the system voltage across the contact. That is it. In the arc high resistance interruption, so lightening the arc, thereby increasing the voltage. Okay, increasing the voltage of the arc till is more than the system voltage. Okay, across the contact. Right. So used in the, so this type used in the DC circuit breakers. Okay, and low and medium voltage AC circuit breaker. Next another method. So increase the resistance. So lightning arc means of the arc runners, splitting of the arc splitter. So cooling of the arc. So he can see. So the two contacts and arc is of the force which you are flowing. Okay. So arc runner you can see. So initial position. First here I am the initial position. So here is the final position of the arc. So next arc. So in the vertical. So this is the arc. That is the when arc it is producing. Okay. Suppose here we arc is produced in this line. So what placing in this arc runner. So what will do? So this arc runner will be flow like this. Okay. At the last stage, the arc will be quenched. Okay. This is the arc running time. So here is the final position. So the next horizontal plane you can see. So force during the electrodynamic forces you can see. Okay, so how is the arc quenching? So here you can see. So here you can see the arc runner metallic strip and arc splitting. So here is the arc is splitting in the stage and electrodynamic. Okay, okay, the arc which is showing. Okay, so you can see, and here's the blow cut knife. So that's a blow cut knife. So so you can see this arc quenching medium, the arc flow. Okay, so magnetic blows at all kinds. So you can see in the different videos we having in the fault. Okay, so how is arc quenching, so how is the arc is inducing in the line. Okay, so there are different videos are there. Okay, so I will share within the this type of videos. Okay, so then we can practically see the types. Okay, so you can understand easily. Next we'll type the low resistance, so arc quenching medium. So here is the used in the AC circuit. So this method is used in the AC circuit interrupt with the zero current. Okay, zero current part. So here at current zero arc diameter reduced the very low. Okay, so very reduced very low value, that is the at this time the current is arc diameter. Okay, arc diameter will be reduced to very low value. Okay, that is we are reducing the arc. Okay, so medium between the two contacts is deionized, that is the arc when the deionized the complete, and direction of the contact space increases. So what will happen this time, the dielectric strength of the contacts is increasing. Okay, so arc does not restrict this type. So you can see, okay, here current through the circuit breaker, we can see uh, how it will be. Okay, voltage across the air gap, the at current step. So we can see when the circuit breaker through the, okay, so here is the where how is arc exists. So low current, so where is the high is there. Okay, third is the high is showing, that is the magnitude high, the it is showing the arc is the highly put. Okay, so when current flow, so when the contacts is open, so that is the here the arc produced in the arc exchange will be high. Okay, and the voltage, okay, so voltage between the contacts also we can see the directions, so it normal reducing, but the strength, the magnitude is suddenly restrikes continuously. Okay, so next we'll talk about the circuit breaker. Okay, so what is meant by circuit breaker? So circuit breaker is the mechanical device is designed to close or open. Okay, so circuit breaker is the device is designed to open or close the under fault condition. Okay, so automatic switch can be interrupted the fault current under normal operating conditions. Okay, operate normal and abnormal condition both. Okay, so here is the, so functions of the circuit breaker are that it carries the full load current continuously without overheating, and circuit breaker close open the under and no load condition as well as full load conditions on. Okay, so makes the, so and makes the breaks the normal operating current. Okay, so it makes and breaks the short circuit current of the magnitude of the it is this. Okay, so under abnormal conditions, that is when the fault current. Okay, so when the fault occurs any part of the power system, if the trip coil at energy, okay, the circuit breaker contacts are open. To open the circuit breaker only small pressure is required. Okay, that will be triggered, okay, by the given signal to the relay coil. So here the separation of the current carrying contacts, okay, produce the separation of the current carrying contact. Okay, so produce the arc. Fault current is able to continue until the arc is. Okay, so due to the separation of the contacts, what will happen? The arc which is currently flowing. Okay, suppose here the line. So here is the line. So here in between we are placing the circuit breaker contacts. Okay, so whenever the if the fault is occur, okay, so we separate the line. Okay, so more, but due to the high current flow the arc is produced. Okay, so we have to remove this arc. Okay, so but if we not remove, so what will happen, the uh, fault current which is flowing through the line. Okay, so we have to separate until that, so arc will continuously flow. So you can see, so simplified, so how it will be, so here is the line, so we are having the circuit breaker, okay, CT and rear contact. Okay, you can see this is the PT. So how will it work? So at the first we have the circuit breaker, so circuit breaker, next second one we are having the relay contacts, and the third we are having the trip circuit and contacts. Okay, so trip circuit contacts will be there, third four, and the battery, so for the battery, so which is have to the relay. Okay, so the current transformer which is for CT, that for the current signal, that here we are placing CT, and here in the potential transfer we place measure the which give the signal to the potential coil. Okay, so in the relay we'll have the two current, there is one is the current coil and is the voltage. So at that time we have to give the, from the current coils we'll get the signal from the CT. Okay, so secondary of the potential coils connected sorry, potential from contacts is connected to the secondary of the potential coil. Okay, so that is the case option. So here the basic construction we see this. Okay, so function of the insulating film. So here the extinguishing the arc drawn between the two contacts when the circuit breaker is open. Okay, so it provides the provide the insulation by the contacts, okay, from each contact to earth. So it's the here based upon the quenching, okay, arc quenching. So we're having the medium, okay, so air at atmospheric pressure, okay, compressed air, oil produce the hydrogen or oxidation, okay, so ultra high vacuum. So here the quenching mediums, that is the air, compressed air, oil and vacuum and SF6 gas. So in according to the name, okay, oil circuit breaker, air blast circuit breaker, so sulfur exa circuit breaker, and having the vacuum circuit. So based upon name, so the oil circuit breaker, air blast, sulfur exa and vacuum circuit breaker. So here we can see the circuit breaker, for this is for the MCB. Okay, so I'm showing that this is the MCB. Okay, so you can see the actuating level. Okay, so that is the operating, that is the to open or close, that is the so should window. Okay, so it's the electromagnetic place in there. Okay, so it is the actuating mechanism, you can see. So either open, okay, reset, or open close, and the contacts which are connected here, that is a coil, and you can see here we having the contacts, okay, that is input contacts and outgoing contact. Okay, so here is the bimetallic strip, okay, so having the bimetallic strip which is connected in between line, and the calibrated, okay, calibrated screw, that is nothing but which is how much current flow. Okay, and here is the solenoid which is contact, that is nothing but electromagnet, and arc divider. So here you see in the arc divider will be the also there. Okay, so this is the MCB. Okay, so in the MCB how is the working is there. Okay, inside the MCB, so we can the miniature circuit, so we can call as a miniature circuit breaker, that is. Okay, similarly also the operation will be also take place in the circuit breaker. Okay, so this is all about the introduction part of the circuit breaker. Okay, we can discuss. So what are the types and classification? Okay, how it is the arc is quenched.